Packers is interesting. Chicago is a long time. Chicago has not won a playoff game in 15 years. Now, you say to yourself, well, at least they're not the Jaguars. In that 15-year span, the Jaguars have won 3 playoff games and been to an AFC championship. Yeah, that in that 15-year span, the Browns have won a playoff game. The Arizona Cardinals have won a playoff game. The Titans have won playoff games. The Bengals have been to a Super Bowl. The Bears have not won a playoff game. And it's not just that the Bears are good, and they are good. They're a number 2 seed. They won 11-6. They have a top 3 rushing offense. They're a good team. Very good team. It's just what Ben Johnson did in 6 months. I mean, this is a team that last year lost a Hail Mary game because their cornerback was on the field during the play jawing with fans in D.C. They were the most sacked team. They were 31st on third down. They found ways to lose. Now they're arguably the best comeback fourth quarter offense in the league. They don't turn the ball over, and they've surrendered the 3rd fewest sacks. And the O-line is sensational now. So, and I sometimes, and this is why you cannot go cheap like the Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys on coaches. Ben Johnson had to fix the quarterback. He had to fix the O-line. He had to fix the culture. He had to fix 3 to 4 different things. They were the most sacked team. Now they're one of the teams sacked fewest. So when I watch these coaching opportunities, when I watch all these coaching openings, everybody's like, oh, let's go get this coordinator. What are you doing? Well, go find your Vrabel. Go find your John Harbaugh, your Jim Harbaugh. You hire John Harbaugh. Giants, Miami. Or you hire Kevin Stefanski, who won playoff games in Cleveland. Like, that's who you hire. Don't outthink the room. These owners get so, and the Bears owners can be a little cheap. The Bears owners are poorest or second poorest in the league. They had to spend some real money on Ben Johnson. So what they've done to change the culture, the O-line, the quarterback, it is so dramatic to me. And now they face their arch rival at home. I just feel they've got momentum. I think Roma Dunze's back. I think they're healthy. Here's Ben Johnson on facing the Packers again.
I'm rooted. I've been saying it all week. I'm rooted in the fundamentals, particularly on games like this. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. It's about catching the ball. It's about ball security. Things of that nature come out to the forefront. And so I'm more concerned with playing sound football, making sure that we're putting our guys in a good spot. I mean, we got a lot of talented players, and you just want them to play fast, play confident, and put them in good spots.
All right, it's an interesting observation. Recall that a prominent commentator previously advocated for Pete Carroll to assume the head coaching role for the Chicago Bears. He expressed reservations about Ben Johnson, characterizing the hire as potentially risky due to the scale of the undertaking and suggesting a preference for a more established figure. I distinctly remember that segment. But yes, the significance of coaching cannot be overstated. It is monumentally important. I emphasize this point relentlessly in virtually every analysis I produce. For the Chicago Bears faithful, the mere knowledge that they have secured their foundational coach-quarterback partnership is transformative. That certainty elicits a profound sense of relief and anticipation. Finally, this dynamic should, in an ideal scenario, establish stability for a minimum of a decade. That is the pinnacle of franchise security. To demand more would verge on avarice. One must find contentment in that solid foundation. The fascinating aspect of this playoff game, which I will be live streaming, so Bears fans, please join and subscribe if you haven't, is its dual potential for elation and profound disappointment. I do not believe a loss would be devastating in the grand scheme, as the Bears' rebuild is demonstrably ahead of schedule. A first-year playoff appearance under a new regime is a triumph. A defeat would undoubtedly be a heartbreaker, a sour conclusion to the season, but one from which I could readily recover, focusing on optimism for the upcoming free agency period and draft. However, a victory, Defeating the Green Bay Packers at home to secure the franchise's first playoff win in 15 years would be a legendary moment. The method of achievement would be spectacular. Conversely, the devastating potential lies in the nature of a loss. Succumbing to a Packers team that is clearly injured, not performing at its peak, while you hold the home field advantage as the 2 seed. Failing to win that long-awaited playoff game under those favorable circumstances would generate a deflating sentiment reminiscent of past playoff heartbreaks, like the double-doink field goal loss to Philadelphia. The underlying thought would be, this new era was supposed to be different. We're now a team that finds ways to win, not ways to lose. And that crucial characteristic, finding ways to win, only holds definitive weight if demonstrated in the postseason. It's commendable to secure regular season victories against teams like the New York Giants, Cincinnati Bengals, or even the Packers. But the playoffs are a distinct proving ground. I've reiterated this principle recently. When 2 ostensibly great or evenly matched teams collide, and one is demonstrably compromised, missing key personnel due to health, that disadvantage should be a decisive advantage for the opponent. If you possess legitimate special qualities, elite coaching, quarterback play, roster construction, that opponent's weakness should be sufficient. It should be the marginal edge you require to prevail. This is precisely the position the Chicago Bears occupy heading into this matchup against the Green Bay Packers. The onus is on the Bears to validate this principle, to demonstrate why their current form and health advantage should translate to victory. Yet, the Packers remain favored. This is a significant data point. I interpret this less as a vote of confidence in Green Bay and more as a reflection of persistent skepticism toward the Chicago Bears. My analysis leads me to this conclusion. The Bears are at home. The Packers have not been playing their best football and are navigating a plethora of injuries. Their quarterback is returning from a multi-week absence due to a concussion. They are the 7 seed with 9 wins, and they are favored to defeat the Chicago Bears. I am immensely eager to witness how this contest unfolds. If you're watching this, it's likely Saturday, meaning kickoff is imminent. The anticipation is palpable. Please remember not only to subscribe, but to join the live stream. I am striving to cultivate the largest possible audience, so we can collectively experience the event as a communal celebration. This is the impetus behind my efforts to grow viewership and subscriptions, to transform these live playoff streams into legitimate, engaging virtual gatherings. I anticipate strong participation, so please be sure to check it out. I am still finalizing the streaming format, whether to utilize a standard YouTube video layout or a vertical, mobile-optimized orientation. If you have a preference, please inform me. I am experimenting to determine the optimal setup for this playoff marathon, as I plan to stream all the games. Your feedback is invaluable. I engage with every single comment. Whether you concur or dissent with my perspective, let's delve into discussion. Let's engage in spirited debate. But ultimately, let's derive enjoyment from the shared experience. Please consider subscribing. We are constructing a remarkable digital community and would be thrilled to have you participate. My objective is to forge a space of authentic connection and shared enthusiasm. I believe we are making significant progress. Additionally, a positive rating on this video substantively assists with visibility and algorithmic promotion. Thank you sincerely for your engagement.